Good evening, guys. As you can tell, I have a new phone. My lips might be in sync. My new phone came today, so I have just set it up, and I just thought I'd do a little bit of a vlog. So this is going to be the start to the food vlog, which we did 2 days ago, but we haven't done a start for it, so just thought we'd do a start. So this is the start for the food vlog. I'm just telling you I've got a new phone. Hopefully all my lips will stay in sync. And then we have to do an end for the food vlog as well, but I don't know where Kaylee put the receipt to. Maybe it's in the car still. So we've been to Chessington and that since then, so I'm not 100% sure. But it's my 3 days off now. So, and Kaylee is very excited. New season of Selling Sunset has just come out. So I'm just nipping to shop, get some Pepsis, get some beer, and then I think me and Kaylee are going to sit down and watch Selling Sunset tonight. So I'll catch up with you guys later. So see you in a bit.
I'm going to start over here with the frozen as always. I've got some mini corn on the cobs. I got another bag of these air fryer McCain chips because they actually do cook much better in the air fryer. So I don't know what they do with them to make them cook better. Probably coat them in a load of preservatives, but they're on Nectar price for £2 and they are, yeah, they're all right. I've got a couple of ice lollies, some of these fruit spirals, and the girls' favourite yoggies are on Nectar for £2. And I've got the usual 2 boxes of chicken steaks. So that's all I got for frozen. Then on to fresh, I've got meal-wise, I've got a smaller pack of chicken to do a chicken and leek and bacon pie. I've got a bigger pack of chicken to do chicken and halloumi flatbreads. And depending on how many people are at home for dinner, we might not need the whole thing, but I've got it there just in case. If we don't use it all, then it'll get used somewhere else. I've got meatballs for them to have meatballs one evening, although I forgot to pick up any spaghetti. I've got mince to make a cottage pie. I've got sausages to do sausage, mash and veg. I've got a joint of pork in the freezer. I'm going to do a roast dinner. And I'm not going to do a stew. Because like, if you say stew, that will make my night. No, I'm not going to do a stew. We're not quite there yet. We're not there. Yeah, we're transitioning into the more autumn, winter meals. But we're not at stew point yet. But there's quite a few meals there. I've got some bacon. And I've got 2 packs of eggs. And one of the meals is going to be omelettes. So I did buy 1 pack of eggs yesterday in Aldi, so that will make 3 packs of eggs because I don't think anyone, oh no, Jamie's had some, hasn't he? He had eggs for breakfast this morning. But yeah, omelettes is another meal. So if you're keeping count, because I'm not, because Kev is wicking this off the side pretty quick to put it away.
Still got a couple of meals in the freezer.
We've still got what, sorry? Couple of meals in the freezer. So we should have more than enough meals. And then I kind of don't know where my head was going, but I saw Applewood smoked cheese was on Nectar price for £2. And the ordinary cheese was on my Nectar prices for £2.40. And this was on Nectar for £2.40. And then I was like, I might make a bit of a ploughman's type tea. So I've got some crackers, I've got some part-baked baguettes, and I will get some like pork pies and scotched eggs. But I did go down that aisle and they didn't have the ones that we like. We like the Branston's pork pies with the pickle on top. They didn't have any of those, so I thought I'd just look elsewhere for them. So yeah, I was going there with that sort of meal, like a bit of a cheese and pickle type evening or lunch. I don't know when, but Felicity absolutely loves this cheese, so she will be super happy when she sees that in the fridge, and everybody loves a bit of smoked Applewood. So that's, I don't know where I was going. I just saw it and I was like, oh, I fancy cheese one evening. Light cheese, sorry, my camera's going really blurry. I think it's just because the lighting's really bad in here. Light cheese is to go on some cracker breads that I picked up as well. I've got a big pack of Baby Bell. They are currently on Nectar for £2.50. I think you get 12. Is it 12 in the pack? How many did you get? Mini Baby Bell. 12, yeah, 12 for £2.50, which isn't bad. I've got 2 packs of the Fridge Raiders. They're on Nectar for £1.25. I'm definitely going to have to invest in some more lighting now. Now it's getting darker again. It's currently just gone 8 o'clock in the evening and it's almost dark outside. So yeah, the lighting is terrible. So apologies. I've got some chorizo slices. I've got some of this pasta that Riley likes. I've got the chicken and bacon. That's on Nectar for £1.75. And the sauces are on Nectar for £1.50. So yeah, I've got him that. We're having a picnic tomorrow, so I've got a Higgedy Beechwood smoked bacon and mature cheddar quiche for our picnic. I've got some butter, I've got some tzatziki and one of these, which is everybody's favourite. That's going on the picnic as well. Yogurts, I picked up these Yo Valley ones. Those were on Nectar for £1.50, I think it was. So I've never tried those. I thought we'd have those, although the packaging is broken. And then, I probably shouldn't have picked these up, but banoffee inspired and cherry bakewell inspired yogurts, and they're on Nectar for £1.20, but you do only get two boxes of innocent smoothies. One of those will come on the picnic with us tomorrow. I've got some Greek yogurt, some cream, 3 milks and a fruit juice. And that is everything I got for fresh and frozen. It's actually £1.80 for half a loaf, which I think is quite cheap considering the labour of love that goes into making sourdough. These women that make it are spending like all day making sourdough. So I thought I'd just give it a go anyway because I'm intrigued. I've got some Greek style flatbreads for the chicken and halloumi pitters. No, flatbreads, because they're flatbreads, not pitters. The chicken and halloumi meal, it's getting late. I've got some pain au chocolat to go in the car in the morning because we're leaving early. I've got 2 things of part-baked rolls, some breadsticks also going in with the picnic. I've got some baked beans, some chopped tomatoes and some passata. Lots of just top-up stuff, some salad cream, tomato ketchup, oil, some more crackers are there to go with that like cheese evening I'm thinking about having, so garlic crackers. I've got a couple of pot noodles because tomorrow night we're staying in a hotel and I know how peckish Kev gets, so I thought if I get a couple of pot noodles, if he gets peckish, he can have one of those. I've got some spaghetti hoops, some yeast extract, which is basically Marmite, some paprika, some gravy granules, some stuffing and some apple sauce. We've got some quick cook penne because we're actually pretty much all out of pasta, which is normally unheard of, but yeah, the pasta cupboard is pretty much empty. Crisp wise, I've just got some knickknacks and some Walker's Bakes. I think we've still got quite a few crisps in the tub that we keep crisps in. However, the ones that are up there are not everyone's kind of favourite, but I'm not going to buy loads more crisps until they eat what's already in there. Often the kids will say, oh, I don't like that. And I say, it's not that you don't like it, it's that you'd prefer something else. So currently, I think it's things like non-branded crisps. So they're just not eating them. So yeah, I only bought a couple of packs because we will need some with our picnic. Biscuits, I've got fig rolls, bourbons, shortbreads, and the dark chocolate digestives. Chocolate bars, I've got some penguins, some fake Kit Kats, and some of these, which are like fake Snickers. For the picnic tomorrow, I've got some little minis and some Rice Krispie squares. I've also got some sweets and some chocolate bars for the car. Some Pepsi Max, that's coming with us as well tomorrow. And I got 4 bottles of still water. I'm going to take the kids' empty water bottles, and I've got like some squirty squash so we can refill their drinks and use the squirty squash. And I think that's everything for the cupboards. It's just fruit and veg to go. For non-food items, I've got some toilet roll, some shower gel, some hand wash, some laundry detergent, some of these Pritt sticks, because those were reduced to £3.40, I think it was, and you get 4 coloured ones. So I thought that was quite a good price. So I'm going to put that in the kids' craft stuff. I've got some dog food. We don't usually give Charlie wet meat, but I'm feeling guilty because we're going away tomorrow. And yeah, it makes me feel sad because he's not coming with us. So I've got him some wet food and some treats. And then I've got 2 bags of potatoes. I've not gone mad on like fresh produce because it's Monday evening now. We're away Tuesday, Wednesday, and there's more chance of the king coming for tea than the kids actually using any fresh produce. So the dates on stuff is not great. So it's already the 3rd today. This has got the 5th on it. Over here, 6th. The dates were really short, so I haven't gone wild. I will need to do like a top-up shop for vegetables and such and fruit as and when we need it. I've got some sweet potatoes, some baby potatoes, the greens, carrots, swede, an iceberg lettuce, 3 red peppers, a leek to go in the pie, just one lonely cucumber. That was the one lonely cucumber that was left in Sainsburys. That was the last one. I've got some red onions. These were a good size, some nice big fat red onions. Also the peppers were a good size. I've got one lonely avocado, some plum tomatoes, some mushrooms. Again, the mushrooms have got the 6th on them. The bistro salad, a honeydew melon, some blueberries, bananas, some pears. We don't normally have pears, but I fancied some of those this week. Some red grapes, 2 packs of the Pink Lady apples. Those are on Nectar at the moment for £1.80, and that is it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get top-up stuff, but I'm not gonna go, like I said, not gonna go wild when we're not gonna be here for the next couple of days. I actually don't know where the receipt is for that food shop. I've just dropped Reese over to Bella's house, had a little scout around in the car, and I can't see it. So the shop was actually done on Monday. Kev said it was done a couple of days ago, but it was actually Monday, and it is now Friday evening. And when I put the shopping away, or Kev put the shopping away, I put 2 bags of potatoes on one of the shelves. There was no room in the vegetable drawer, but these 2 bags of potatoes were from the previous week's shop, and if I didn't put them in the fridge, they were going to go horrible. So I just shoved them in the fridge on one of the shelves, and they were hiding all of the good things. So as I was just editing this vlog, I was like, oh, I forgot all about those dessert inspired yogurts. I bet they're still not there. So I went to the fridge and I moved the potatoes, and there's still a box of smoothies, and all of the dessert style yogurts are all still in the fridge. So I just tried the banoffee one, and Reese tried the banoffee one, and it was quite nice. So yeah, that shop was done on Monday, and as Kev said, I forgot to film. I didn't actually forget, that's a lie. I didn't film a start or an end because I just looked rough. It was the end of the day, and I'd just been slogging it around Sainsburys. Not that I can say I look too much better this evening. And I just said, I'm not filming a start or an end because I look rough. I'll do it when I'm editing. And then I just didn't get round to it because then we went to Chesington. But yeah, look at my hair. It's awful. I've just been to Home Bargains this afternoon and picked up another box of hair dye because I bought one a couple of weeks ago, planning to just dye my roots because the greys are greying. And then all of the bleach from where I had my hair bleached is starting to show through, and this is going like really coppery. So I've just picked up a second box, and I'm going to do a full head colour. I cannot wait. I'm going to go for a haircut in the next couple of weeks, and then slowly but surely I am chopping all of this bleach out. But anyway, I digress. This is a food haul, not about my hair. Although Kev just started this video as well from his new phone. I don't think he realises that I've not vlogged since we were at Chesington, so I haven't done like an update on what happened at Chesington. There is still one more Chesington vlog to come, but it's not a full vlog. It's just like itty bitty bits that I filmed throughout our last day. I got to about lunchtime and then I put my phone away. I just thought, I just want to just enjoy the rest of the time here and not be thinking about, you know, filming things. Plus we were doing the big rides where you can't use your phone. And talking about big rides where you can't lose your phone, let me tell you the story of where Kev's phone has gone. Although I can't actually tell you where it's gone because we have no idea where it's gone. All we know is that somewhere between the Jumanji ride and the vampire ride, his phone disappeared. So he'd been being really good all day. Every time we went on a ride, he would put his phone in one of the little cubby holes by, so you know, like if you've been to a theme park, you get on the roller coaster one side and you exit the other side. But before you take your seat, you can go off to the exit side and like put your belongings down. So then when you exit the ride, you can grab your belongings on the way out. So all day long, he'd been really good at going and putting his phone in one of the cubby holes. He's not precious about his phone. It's an Oppo. It's not like a Samsung or an Apple. It's just like a real cheap, basic kind of phone with a rubbish camera. Riley's phone is also an old Samsung, used to be Kev's, and it's smashed. So again, not precious about it. So Riley and Kev would put their phone in the cubby hole. I, however, would be shoving my phone in my bra because there was no way I was going to leave my phone in the cubby hole and risk it getting nicked. So I'd shove mine in my bra, and then the ride thingy that comes over your shoulders would come over the top, and my phone would be in my bra between my boobie and the ride. So my phone was safe, tucked away, and Kev's phone was safe in the cubby hole until the last ride, where he just had a lapse of concentration. The girls got really, really tired and they were getting a bit grumpy. So we said, let's head off. It was about 4 o'clock, and I was like, we've done so much today because the place was dead. We managed to get on it was like we just walk on and off all of the rides. So I was like, let's head off before closing time, and then we can hit the road before it gets busy. So 4 o'clock, we said, right, one last ride, what shall we do? And the girls said they wanted to go on the vampire one last time. So we left the Jumanji ride, where Kev had his phone, because Felicity said, Daddy, you took a selfie of me and you whilst we were waiting for Mummy. So he knew he had his phone by the Jumanji ride. We then went to the pirate ship, and we were like, you can't really lose your phone on the pirate ship out of your pockets because it's not like a rough ride. And then we went from the pirate ship to the vampire ride. And what we think has happened is he got on the vampire ride, was getting the girls, he was getting Felicity, lifting her into the seat and strapping her in. I was doing Sienna. They were both a bit grumpy and a bit tired, but wanted to do this one last ride. And I think his phone fell out on that ride, because we left that ride, went into the toilets to use the toilet before we got in the car, and Kev went, where's my phone? I was like, have you just left it in the toilet? So he went back in the toilet, and he's like, no, it's not in the toilet. Oh my gosh, panicking, like, what have I done with my phone? So we spent an hour and a half going to like the customer service or the information point, seeing if it'd been handed in, retracing our steps, and we think it fell out of his pocket because he forgot to take it out and put it in the cubby hole. And yeah, it will probably never get found, because this ride goes over like the top of rooftops. It goes like around a good proportion of like one part of the resort. So you're going over the top of trees, over the top of where it's all like overgrown and brambles and such. So yeah, the chances of that phone ever being found is slim to none. We also are pretty sure it did fall out on the ride and wasn't stolen, like pickpocketed, because it remained on. We were ringing it and it was on all the way until mid-afternoon yesterday, when it would have run out of battery. Whereas if it was pickpocketed, no doubt they'd have probably switched it off. So yeah, that's why he's got a new phone, because his phone is lost to the vampire ride somewhere. And the really ironic thing is last time we went to Chesington, we lost Riley. That's another story. That was terrifying, but it all was over within about 5 minutes, but felt like about 50 years. And this time we lost Kev's phone. So now we're joking about what would we like to lose, because whatever we'd like to lose, we need to take it to Chesington. But anyway, this is supposed to be me telling you how much the shopping was, and I haven't got the receipt. And I remember roughly that it was around the 190 mark, and then after discount it came down to 170, I think it was 172, somewhere around the 170 mark, for all of that shopping, which I thought was reasonable. And it also bumped my Nectar up and over the £100 mark. So with the rest of September, October and November and December to go, I've already got over £100. So I'm well on my way to having all of the Christmas food shop money all covered via Nectar, which will be absolutely awesome. So yeah, that is everything, guys. That is all I wanted to just fill you in on this evening, was Kev's phone and how much the shopping was. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back some point over the next, well, I will upload that itty bitty bit of Chesington. I've just put on a community post this evening. I know not everybody sees a community post because they might be like watching on a television, but in the community post I explain that we have decided to not send Felicity back to school. So I am now going to be home educating Felicity and Sienna. There's lots of reasons behind why we've chosen not to send Felicity back, and that's all written in the community post. So if you do get a chance to go and have a read, it's over there. Into that post I've wrote that you might notice over the next couple of weeks fewer videos, and that's just because I need to concentrate on getting myself into some form of routine with home learning, as well as still needing to keep on top of the house. And for the next couple of months I've still got the caravan park, so I'm still doing cleaning down there, and I still want to do YouTube. So I'm just gonna try and get myself into the swing of things, get a routine going, and work out how is best to do everything, how I'm best going to fit everything in and give everything the required amount of my attention. So yeah, there might be fewer videos over the next few weeks. I'll definitely still do the grocery haul, and I'll definitely still be doing some form of vlogging, especially on the weekends. But on the weekdays, just for the next couple of weeks, I just need to put all of my focus into getting myself in the swing of home learning. And just, yeah, just all of that sort of stuff. So thank you for watching this grocery haul, and I will see you all very soon. When I do get myself into the swing of things, I definitely want to have more of a schedule with YouTube, because I feel like I'm always like, and I'll see you soon, and I don't know when. And that's no good for people that, you know, want to know when a new video is going to come up. So I am going to try and get myself a schedule going. But until then, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to go back in the house, and I will see you all very, very soon.